Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are looking for cooking and cleaning motivation, that is what today's video is all about. I've got a bunch of cleaning to do around the house and I'm going to be in the kitchen a lot. And if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Amanda and this is my channel, Amanda's Daily Home, where I love to share recipes and cleaning motivation, homemaking motivation, organizing, all of that good stuff. Today I'm just going to get started up in my bedroom. I just made my bed. I'm also opening up my new cooling blanket. This is the Elegear cooling comforter. It absorbs your body heat and it keeps you cool. It's double-sided, so it is nice because the one side is a cooling side and the other one is just a nice lightweight fabric. So mine is a queen size. I'm actually going to be giving it to one of the boys to use, but I wanted to test it out tonight. But it is so soft. It is like a cloud-like softness. It's silky and smooth. I absolutely love the cooling blankets. I talked about this in one of my previous videos. I think it was the last video because I opened up my pillowcases, which is also from Elegear as well. I will make sure I will link these down below in the description box for you guys, and I also have coupon codes for you there. I'm just going to be doing a little bit of tidying up in the kitchen before I start cooking. I cannot stand walking around in the kitchen when I can feel crumbs under my feet. So it's really not clean in here. Usually I do the floor washing last, but because I want to be walking around in here and cooking and doing things, I want to make sure the floor is clean. So I'm just using my wet dry vac. Love this thing. I've also got a little scrub brush. Sometimes you get like sticky chunks of food that like really I like sit there for 10-20 seconds and it's just not coming up as fast as I want it to be because it's just got the little scrubby thing underneath the machine, but you really need like a lot of pressure when you have like a chunk of sugary candy. So that's why I have that little scrub brush with me when I'm washing the floors. But of course I have to reheat my coffee because it literally takes me all day to drink 1 cup of coffee. I just wanted to make sure, like I said, I got the floors cleaned and then the kitchen island cleaned off because I came in the house with a few bags of groceries. So I'm going to put those on the island, unpack what I picked up. I'm also going to peel the carrots and celery for a veggie tray. The boys are hungry for a snack, so I'm just going to put some carrots and celery and a ranch dip out for them. On this night, Chandon had hockey practice, so he's got his underpants under his shorts there. And like I said, I'm just getting his snack together for him, and he's helping me in the kitchen. He's just doing a little bit of chopping himself, and I'm just putting some Hidden Valley Ranch sauce into a little mini bowl, I guess you call it, like a little dipping bowl, and putting it out. And I find my kids eat veggies way more when you put it out and present it nicely like that. So it was good that I did that because they ate it all. So here's some of the groceries I picked up. Honestly, my kids like Funyuns. Actually, only Chandon likes Funyuns. Not the healthiest, but you know, got some Fairlife chocolate milk. Got some Fairlife white milk. That's Cohen's at 0%. We got some yogurt. We've got some feta cheese. That's going to be for the chicken shawarma that I'm making for supper. Same thing with the tomatoes. We got cherry tomatoes. I'll slice those in half and put them in the chicken shawarma. Also chickpeas. We're going to roast those and season them and put them in the dish as well. We need a lemon for the marinade and for the sauce. And I also picked up some naan bread, so I'm just going to bake that in the oven just to warm it through, slice that up. I needed some turmeric because mine was literally like 18 years old. And a cucumber and some dill. So I'm just gonna head outside for a minute. Emmett wanted to hop on my new e-bike, so I just thought I'd show you guys. I got the ENGWE L20 2.0. I got it in the rose pink color. I absolutely love it. You guys might remember from one of my videos, I think it was like last summer, I got a white e-bike by ENGWE. It was a different model, but I loved it so much that I was like so happy to get a second e-bike. And I'm really hoping to go actually on a bike trip this summer with the whole family. If I do, I'll make sure to do some filming because there's some beautiful scenery but I wouldn't last as long as I need to without an e-bike. So thank goodness I got one. But this one is lightweight. It's aluminum frame. It also has a max mileage of 28 miles or 48 kilometers, which is really great. Or it has the pedal assist mode, which is like you're half biking and half using the e-bike. So it gets you more mileage. So that's really cool too. But anyways, Emmett jumped on my bike and took off down the road. He absolutely loves my bike. He will hop on it all the time just to go for a ride. I definitely recommend having at least one in your household. They are so handy to have. A couple of times I couldn't make it home in time for Emmett to get to his workout, which is down the road. It's a little bit too far to walk, but he just hopped on the e-bike with his gym bag and he was there within like 5-10 minutes. So it's really handy to have when you need to get around the neighborhood. And luckily, if you are interested in getting a new e-bike, ENGWE has a summer sale on right now. You can get up to $450 off of your e-bike. So I will make sure to link it down below for you guys so you guys can check it out. And nope, we still don't have any grass or landscaping done after we built our house. We are still waiting to get that done. Alright guys, so my plan on this day was to make that chicken shawarma dish, but the day just started like running away from me. I had no time. Luckily, I picked up some cheese sausages, which, I mean, it's not really the healthiest for dinner. I was hoping to make a more healthier meal tonight, like the rice with the baked chicken and whatnot, but it was just a hectic, chaotic day. So we did the cheese sausages with some veggies and dip. And then on the next day, I'm going to show you guys in this video, I'm going to make that chicken shawarma dish. I might be going overboard a little bit with the wet dry vac. It is so easy to use because it just has that automated motor, so it kind of like pushes along, so it just makes it so easy to use. And I love having the floor nice and clean, so I just keep going over the floor every time there's any kind of little spill or crumbs. So I just realized when I was editing this video that I didn't end up showing the rest of the kitchen getting cleaned. I don't even know if I cleaned the rest of the kitchen after this part of the evening, but we're gonna jump to the next morning here. My clips may not be completely in order on this video. I am wearing my pajamas, so I'm pretty sure this was earlier in the day in this video. I was putting away some laundry. I'm also getting a bag ready to pack again. I know I feel like I say that in every single video, but literally we had like 6 weekends in a row where we were going out of town this spring. It was insane. So it was like pack and go out of town, come home, wash all the stuff, and repack it. So that's literally what it was. But we are winding down. We're home for 3 weeks, and then actually I think it's only 2 weeks. We're home for 2 weeks, and then we have to go away for a week, and then we have a little bit of a break again, and then we're away for only 3 days. And I think we have a much longer break. But I'm just going through my stuff. I was just getting rid of that one t-shirt that had a stain. That's just going to go in the garbage. I just don't want to keep any kind of stained or ripped up clothing. So basically what I'm doing here, and I do this every time, is I'm doing laundry, but at the same time that I'm doing laundry, I am packing. So, and I feel like Jeff doesn't understand sometimes when he's like, why does it take you so long to pack? Well, not only am I packing, but I'm also doing laundry because I have to make sure everybody has their things that are clean, and then I'm not just going to leave them all a mess. I'm going to be folding while I'm finding and packing. So it just takes a lot longer than just packing your stuff and not worrying about the laundry part of it. Alright guys, guess what? We are going to make that chicken shawarma dish now. I tried to make it yesterday, but it was just a little bit too busy. So now we're going to go ahead and make that dish. It was so delicious, by the way. So you guys pay attention. If you want the recipe, I will link it down below. Watch how I made it. I did do a little bit of tweaking. I know I say this in every video where I share recipes with you guys, but I like to add my own little twist to the recipes. So let's get started with the dinner. While I'm tidying up a little bit, just before I make that dinner, Chandon is in the kitchen making some cotton candy. This little machine is like one of the best things I ever bought for them. Literally, this is one Jolly Rancher. You throw one Jolly Rancher in here and it turns into a big fluffy cotton candy. So the kids love it, and it's really not that much sugar when you consider it's only one candy. Now I'm just going to go ahead and prep my chicken. So the recipe calls for chicken thighs, I believe, but we're not really big fans of chicken thighs. So we went ahead and just cubed up some chicken breast. So my family eats a lot of chicken breast. We don't really buy other parts of the chicken just because the kids are super picky about it. So lots of this kind of meat in our house. I was trying to get a whole lot of chicken cut up because I'm hoping for some leftovers. So now I'm just generously seasoning it with some salt and pepper. And then we're going to go ahead and put the other seasoning in here as well. There's cumin, there's turmeric. I can't remember what else I put in here, but I will link the recipe for this down below so you guys can follow it exactly if you want to. I didn't add anything different. We added paprika in there as well for the seasonings because I'm not really familiar with like a chicken shawarma type dish, but that's what I did. And then I went ahead and I baked it in the oven instead of like frying it on a pan or anything like that. I also chopped up the garlic, threw that in. It does say that you can marinate it overnight. Up to it, you can do an hour to up to overnight. I think I ended up doing about 3 hours, and it was super delicious. Now that the seasonings are all in the marinade, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze 2 lemons into the dish with the chicken, and that lemon is going to really add a lot of moisture and flavor into there. I did forget with this first lemon that it's always better to roll out your lemon on a countertop because it'll loosen up the juices inside. So that's what I did with my second lemon. I went ahead and I just started rolling it, and then when you cut it in half, it's way more juicy and it's a lot easier to extract that juice. right, now that all of these seasonings, the garlic, the lemon is all in there, I'm just going to give it a good mix, and then I'm going to add some olive oil just to make sure that that is all coated nicely, and this is going to sit and marinate for a bit, and it smells delicious already, you guys. This recipe also calls for a small onion to be chopped up and thrown in with the chicken marinade. It just adds that extra bit of flavor. I did also end up adding some curry into the marinade. That was not on the list of ingredients, but I just thought it would taste really good in there, so I went ahead and added that. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cook my rice. That way that is ready to go. I can just set it aside on the stovetop. But now I'm going to put all of my chicken on a large sheet, a baking sheet. I'm going to add a little bit of butter here into my rice. I just love when it gives it that little bit of buttery flavor. I'm using basmati rice for this recipe. It really doesn't matter, you can use whatever you want. I just had that on hand. So I'm just taking a big sheet of aluminum foil, covering my pan with it. And you don't even need to add anything else to it because it already has olive oil in it. So just dump it out onto your pan and spread it all out evenly so that the chicken is one flat layer. And then we're just going to go ahead and bake that in the oven. Chicken is just going to bake in the oven. I don't even remember how long it baked for. I never set a timer. I rarely do anyways. I just kind of keep an eye on things. So when it gets to your desired doneness, then you can go ahead and take it out. I tend to overcook my chicken, but that's the way I prefer it. I don't really like it to be, I don't know what the word is. I like it to be dry, basically. So I'm really weird like that. I like things to be kind of like chewy and dry. This is what the chicken and the chickpeas look like once they are baked. So good, I could literally just eat the chicken like that. So I'm just getting the little, I don't know, mini buffet ready here. I'm just putting all the ingredients onto a little bowl. So Cohen here, he made his. The only thing we forgot to add was chickpeas. We did end up adding it after, but we've got rice on the bottom. We've got our chicken, our cucumbers, our tomatoes, and our feta cheese, and then also our dill. So that is all in there, and those were so delicious. I highly recommend trying it. They're healthy and they're even easy to pack for lunches because you don't even have to rewarm it. You can just have the chicken cold out of the fridge. It's kind of like a little salad bowl or whatever. So they're definitely a favorite in our house. And now that dinner is done, everybody has eaten, I'm going to go ahead and get this kitchen cleaned up. We have lots of dishes to take care of, so I'm just going to try to get as many dishes in the dishwasher as I can without overloading it. So if any of you guys have any cleaning to do, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up in the kitchen for a bit and let the music play. You can clean along with me or just watch, get your motivation, and do some cleaning up later. Before the clock runs out, sun is shining but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass, but I'm not gonna wait. I think I've gotten really good at loading the dishwasher, it's like Jenga to me. I try to stuff as much in there as I can without sacrificing like a good wash or a good quality wash. Usually I get everything washed really well. I just try to make sure that all of the surfaces are like reachable by the jets. So I spend a lot of time trying to make sure that I can get so many dishes stuffed in there.
When it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something.
I'm just grabbing my tea from the microwave. I literally reheat my hot drinks multiple times a day, but my dad makes the most amazing lemon tea. I could never get it the same way, even though he told me how to do it. I've tried it. It just doesn't turn out the same way. So he is originally from Poland and they make this kind of tea there all the time. It is so good. The kitchen island is a mess, so we're going to go ahead and get that all wiped down, get all of these other ingredients that I left on the counter put away, and then we'll just give it a good scrub down. I always love having a clean kitchen after dinner, but with our schedules, it's not always possible at all. And I've come to realize that because I talk to a lot of other busy hockey moms, and sometimes you just have to go with the flow. I end up waking up some mornings to a sink full of dishes. I really try to avoid that, but some days you just can't get away from it, and this night was one of those. I got everything else in the kitchen cleaned up, but there was still some dishes in the sink. Lots of times I'll do my editing in the evening. Actually not even evening, like late at night after I've like done the cooking and some cleaning and stuff like that. So that's actually the exact case tonight. Like it's 11:55 p.m. and I'm doing my voiceover and I'm really tired, but I want to make sure I get my video out for you guys. So sometimes the dishes have to wait. So I'm pretty sure I just threw my tea in the microwave again. I think I've reheated my hot drinks probably 10 times today at least, but it does end up getting drank in. It's just, it takes me a long time. So the kitchen is basically as clean as it's going to get on this night. I got the dishwasher going. That's going. The floors are cleaned. They are mopped and washed. Those pots and pans in the sink are not going to be taken care of tonight. I'm just not going to have the time. I'm pretty sure on this evening I had to take one of the boys to hockey, plus I had to take my computer with me to do my voiceover. So I noticed the microwave was really nasty on the outside, so I gave it a little bit of a spray, wiping that down, and then that's all that I got done on this day. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Come chat with me down in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.